Welcome to my August reading wrap up. I only read 3 books this month, but they were some really good ones, so let's talk about it. I'm happy to report that I'm finally getting into the Throne of Glass series. I finished the first book this month and I'm working on Crown of Midnight. I decided I'm not going to do an individual book review for each of these books. I just feel like there's so many that I want to do a whole wrap up as a series as a whole when I'm done. But my thoughts on this one, I am reading this first as opposed to Assassin's Blade. I know that's a very controversial take, and I liked it. I just feel like it was a little bit hard to get into, which is kind of what everyone says. The writing in this isn't my favorite. I know that she wrote this when she was like 16, but I'm already starting to get attached to characters, really getting into the story, so I can tell that I'm really gonna like this series once it picks up a little bit. The next book I read was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. I just put a photo here because I read this as an audiobook, which I highly suggest. I rated this book a 5 out of 5. It was a very touching and also disturbing memoir of her entire life, basically, from when she was a kid, how she got into acting, into her current life now. It definitely touches on a lot of sensitive topics, so look up trigger warnings if you're interested in reading this. I've never really read a celebrity memoir, and I just thought it was so vulnerable. She went into crazy detail. It was very eye-opening to kids in the entertainment industry. Overall, I really liked it, would definitely suggest it. Especially if you grew up watching iCarly or Sam and Cat, because it blew my mind. And last but certainly not least was Red, White, and Royal Blue. I wanted to read this because the movie just came out. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it. But I gave this book a 5 out of 5. It was so cute. One thing that I really loved about it is it felt like a very old-timey classic love story in the way that they would like quote old poets to each other, and it just felt like the type of love story when two people are fated to be together, if that makes sense. It's not super smut heavy. I feel like this is good for any age. And overall, I just thought it was such a cute book. If you want to watch the movie, I would suggest reading this first because the movie was good, but it was very different and they left out a lot of characters and a lot of details that you need from the book. So cute. This is one of my favorite books I've read so far this year. It was a pretty slow month, but I am determined to read more in September, and I'm already on my way. Let me know how many books you got through this month because I'm always curious about how fast other people read, and I will see you next time. Bye!